Hey, I'm Chris. This is Darlo to the Prem, episode 88. And on today's episode, we have a double header up against the mighty Turin-based Juventus. But before we get too much further, I had a bit of a mess up last week. The video from Monday this week should have been played on Friday, but because I went to Rushden for the FA Cup replay, it all got shunted today, so I did actually visit Blackwell Meadows and the Mighty Quakers on Saturday. Just gone. There's a video up. Hopefully you've seen that. And yeah, I had a good time. It was a good game. Unfortunately, Kidderminster edged it. And now we're back to a Football Manager and back to Champions League. Right, since the last episode then, when we played Napoli, won, qualified, we have had a fairly decent run. Man City were just far too good for us. We didn't do anything at all in that game. So after that, Goran Jevtek came back into the side, scored 2 against Arsenal, 2 against Leeds, 2 against Derby, and you think, whoa, he's on form, and he didn't score against Man United. But during that run, we won 4 on the bounce. The Derby game was an FA Cup game, so we are through to the quarterfinals where we face Man City. So our FA Cup finishes on the 17th of March. But more importantly, today we have an away day in Juventus. I'll play the Plymouth game off camera, and then we'll see the home tie against Juventus. And see if we can make it to the next round of the Champions League. Transfer-wise, we've been through the transfer window, and as you can see, we've sold more than we've brought in this year. So we did a bit of business. Nick Carter went off to Saudi for 28 million. Norberto Beliczar joined Nice for 49. One of the youngsters, Dylan Thompson's gone to Brentford for 50. Then right at the end, Caden Young went to Everton. It was fairly cheap, realistically. It was less money than he was worth, but it was a case of getting him off the payroll. He's not playing, and he's just holding up a squad place. So he went out. Levicki's gone out to Derby on loan. Bratback was unhappy about not being in the Champions League squad, so we loaned him out as well. And one of the youngsters has joined Tamworth on a free. Now, to balance all that up, we signed Yao Marcelo. We've seen him. Unfortunately, there's been a reorganisation in the stars, I guess, and he's dropped down to a 4-star. We've brought in Junker, who I was talking about, on loan. He's just basically cover. And then we spent a lot of money on a 17-year-old goalkeeper with bags of potential. He looks like he's got decent ability, and we brought him in because A, he's 17 and can qualify as homegrown at club. He's English, so we'll have an English person playing for us finally, and he'll also be trained in nation, so all good stuff. So there's plenty of upside, and hopefully he can continue his development and become our number one. Certainly the keepers around. I obviously tried to get that Brazilian earlier in the window. It failed, and there was nothing else out there with any kind of ability. So the only other one was a Spanish guy, 18, who I did agree to buy, but of course I've already signed too many players under 21 from abroad, so had to look on these shores. So that's the state of play. We'll now get our game against Juventus, so I'll get that all picked, and we'll pick it up just before kickoff. Okay, the team's been picked. It's Harkness in goal, Masuku, Adirian, Vidovic, and Santi Sebastian. Bailly, Orozco, and Yao Marcelo make up our midfield trio. On the left is Holtford. On the right is Granger, and Jevtek has been chosen up front. So that's pretty much I think it's pretty much our best team. I don't know. There's a number of players that are interchangeable and on form. Who knows? But that's the team that we've picked for today, and we'll see how we go. So get the kick-off. Hopefully we can hold our heads high after this first leg and get something in the second leg. That's the hope. It'll be nice to make progress. Just like I was hoping to make progress in the FA Cup, but Man City fixture really just doesn't help. We can beat them on our day, but we don't have our day very often against them. And we're 20 minutes into this game. We've had 3 shots, all off target. An XG of almost half a goal. It's fairly even possession-wise. Juventus just had their first. And their second efforts. So I preferred Vidovic in central defence to Parsons. Parsons got more experience, but Vidovic is going to be one of our own. So it makes sense to play him. He's 19. He's still got plenty of chance to improve. As we go 1-0 down. I was just looking through the side before the game, and I was thinking, well, because the it seems to happen 2 or 3 times a year that the stars sort of change. So as you get better and better players in, the star rating goes down for other players that you signed them as a 4-star and they've dropped down to 3 stars, that kind of thing. So just looking through it, and it's like, yeah, there's 1 or 2 players there that really shouldn't be. They're good Premiership players, but we want to be on the next level. So we'll be looking at Parsons moving on, Bailly, there's a few others as well. Pasquani's another. So there's a few in. Oh, and Roland Martinez might have to make way as well. Doing all that. And Zhevtek has had a very poor first half. How's Orozco played? And Roland Martinez can come on as well. Those 2 boys were the worst performers. We've done that, have we? No, we haven't. We have now. Let's give them some focus. They appreciated that chat, didn't they? All feel stressed now. Go on, ref, blow up. We'll take a 1-0 defeat. Holford's not done anything. We are struggling to get a tune out of some of these players today. Roland Martinez isn't doing anything. Right, let's get Cortez into the central midfield area. And we'll make him a deep line playmaker. It's do we protect some of the players now? We'll leave it like that for a moment. There's 3 of them on yellow cards. So the flip side is if they get a yellow card now, and Adirian's one of them, I think. Marsuko, that's another one that will be leaving the club soon as well. He was the 3.5-star player when we signed him, and he's down to 3. Simply because we've got so much better. I know that he's still the same player he was. He's just not as good as the other players around him now, or some of the other players. Not a bad effort from the young. Is it Czech or Croatian? Croatian. Barak. Let's get Mujagic in for our friend Bailey. $77 gone. We've had one shot on target. It's really not been an attacking performance from us today. And Vidovic, the man I didn't pick in the initial squad for Europe, at the moment is our standout player. Adirian's joined them. They both suddenly jumped. So we had a bit more of the game there, but 1-0 defeat away to Juventus. Yeah, I'll take that. It does mean we've got some work to do at home, but we'll see. Right, I'll play the Plymouth game now off camera, and we'll be back for the second leg. Okay, we're back for the second leg. We've dispatched Plymouth 3-0. Quite comfortable. One thing I didn't mention after the transfer window was the finances. So we've still got 64.5 million in the kitty. There's a fair amount of wiggle room on the wage budget as well. So things are looking good there. It's currently the 14th of March. Next Gen Day is the 31st. So we will no doubt have a bit of fun in April trying to bring in a few players and see what we get there. But let's get this team picked for the Juventus game, if I can speak properly. Dear, oh dear. And we'll join you back before kickoff. Okay, so here we are. The team has been picked. It's Harkness in goal. Cordero's in at right back, replacing Mazurko from the last one. Parsons comes in for Vidovic. Adirian and Santastaben make up the back four. Mujagic in for Bailly. Yao Marcelo in for Roscoe. And Roland Martinez in. Well, I suppose Roland Martinez is in for Roscoe. Holford and Granger on the wings. And Franco comes in place of Zhevtek up front. So we've made a number of changes here. It's a bit of rotation, a bit of keeping players fit, and giving players experience, really. They're all, the ones that have come in or replaced the ones are very similar in level. Vidovic would probably have started, but he's a little jaded. He has been playing well, but high injury risk, so there's no point risking him. He'll be back in probably for the Man City game, which is next on the horizon before we face Chelsea and Liverpool. Yeah, we got a nice run coming up. Right, the team submitting. It's getting and hopefully have some action and actually score a goal or two. 2 would be nice. 3 or 4 would be better, just so we can ease our way past Juventus. Let's give them some encouragement early on. Penalty referee, thank you very much. Marcelo was clattered into the back, and Roland Martinez, no doubt, will take the penalty. And he scores again. His 9th of the season. He's been fairly accurate from the spot, so it's a relief. We are level. Now we just need to get our noses in front. Franco finds Roland Martinez, who then sends it wide to Granger. Granger can get a ball across. He cuts inside the box, he shoots, and he's a goal kick. Cordero with the long throw. It's been won back by Juve. Juve switch it across. Santastaben comes in. Holford now. Can he skin his man? Get the ball across. He gets the ball across. Franco's at. Oh, but the keeper claims that just before Franco could get there. Cordero wins the interception. Adirian finds Holford. Back to Adirian. Adirian to Mujagic. Yao Marcelo puts the ball through to Franco. Franco shoots and scores! The 19-year-old. Star rating wise, he's the worst of the 3 strikers we have. But what a fine finish. I've got a lot of confidence in that. fella. He's probably going to be the best of the three strikers as well. Great ball from Marcelo, first touch. And now we've lost Granger. Hopefully it's a minor injury, but one like that doesn't bode well. Rollo Martinez, long throw. He finds Marcelo. Parsons. Martinez, and he slots it home. 3-0. Offside. Oh no. Go away bar. Yes, it was onside. Nice bit of play here. Yao Marcelo has certainly elevated our play. And Rollo Martinez has a double today in the first half. He's going to take a long throw here. So Yao Marcelo. Adirians towards the back. Mujagic. Oh, he's thundered the ball against the bar. And then Padermo, the Juve keeper, has caught the headed rebound. Pasquani, the substitute. Was that a save? It looked, no, he's put it wide. He's got a stunner against Plymouth. Pasquani. Can he do enough to be here next season? Great effort from Santos to win. And now it's a corner. It's been a decent first half so far. One more goal would really put the cherry on the cake. Mujagic finds Franco, who tries to find Parsons. Rollo Martinez thunders a shot towards goal, but it's hit one of their guys. Inverted fullback, inverted wing back, inside forwards, or inverted wingers rather. That really was a decent first half. We'll send him back out there. Hopefully we can do something similar in the second. Holford is picked up a knock as well. There's no point risking him. My season could be over if I lose those two for any length of time. Jagic. He's played well. We'll let Bailly come in as well. Thinking the next gen day, we can't be that far away from youth intake day either. Oh, there's a goal back for you though. The early report card suggests it was quite favourable. There was 4 decent players with A grades, but obviously that can change. This isn't good. It's now one-way traffic for Juve. Let's give him some encouragement. We don't want to let Juve back into this game. Central foot injury. Central groin injury. That's not good. There I can carry on. Anyone we want to particularly rest? Rollo Martinez, he's on 2 goals, so we get a Roscoe in. He can come in and be a advanced playmaker down support. How's that? And we've got one more sub to make, I believe. We will bring Yevtech on. He scored in the last game. Oh, apparently I've made him. Oh, There was the stoppages. There was the injury in the first half, wasn't there? Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh well. More subs today then. Right, let's just drop down there. Let's waste some time. Let's be a bit more pragmatic. It's not ideal. Oh, come off it. This isn't good. Hopefully he's done a real number on the edit. The yields, whatever his name is. Right. Yes. Left back. We've got Adirian can obviously play there. So we can go out to right back. Bailey can drop into there. And then out of position. We'll just go. Right, so transition, counter press, in possession. We'll do it like that. That was offside. I was going to say, what's going on? 5 minutes of injury time. Added on time. Make believe time. And there's the full-time whistle. We are through. At what cost? That's the big question. Ranger, 4 to 5 weeks. Oh. Holford, 5 to 8 days. A nice 8.23 million coming there. Adirian is out the next one as well. Oh. No shots. Woohoo. There we go. Let's just send the assistant here. Don't appeal. We'll say well done to roll on my things. I just want to see if we can see the draw. Is that coming up? We obviously played on the Wednesday. Oh, come on, where's the draw? It's the Man City game, yeah. Right, I'll be back for the draw. Right, finally it's here. So let's view the draw. Champions League. So 8 teams left in it. Borussia Dortmund, Chelsea, Darlington, Liverpool, Paris, Napoli, Real Madrid and Valencia. So we've played Valencia and Napoli before, beaten them. So one of those two would be quite nice, perhaps Valencia. Right, we're out of the Champions League then. Liverpool get Madrid, Paris get Napoli, and Valencia get Dortmund. And now we have the semi-final draw, which we won't be in, where we get Liverpool. Yeah, marvellous. Fabulous. Just what we wanted. Not the ideal draw. There we go. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you for the next one. Until then, ta-da.